Excuse my cough. It's the fall, and I get this cough. Anyways, this video is on using this kind of step back jumper along the baseline. The second half of the video is on the footwork, kind of, and how to practice it. But you can look at the footwork here for that. But this is a really cool move because it's a high percentage way to score on someone much bigger than you. You see this guy's 6'6" who's guarding me, and it's a contact move. I am 6 foot 160. I don't know how much weight he has, but he's got many inches of reach. In the second clip, this guy is not only longer than me, you can tell he's solid. If I'm 160, that guy's got to be 200. So this is like a really fantastic move, I think. For whatever reason, for me, I've started taking it, and I've been taking it for a long time at a very high percentage. I can't really go further than this distance, and I really usually only use it on the baseline for a couple reasons. I think I like it on the baseline because the balance is a little bit easier for whatever reason, because instead of cutting directly backwards, you cut kind of sideways. Yeah, I also like it on the baseline because you're isolated. There's no way for help. So no one can force you to readjust your shot. So if you get solid contact, you can literally just hang in the air and shoot from like not very far away, a jump shot. And as you can tell, once I'm up, I have plenty of time on these shots. And you can look at it and tell this is a high percentage shot. I mean, we're coming in here. This guy is way bigger than me. Even if I use my off arm, the guy does not move. I move. I just hold him in place, barely. And here, just a short little turnaround jumper. I mean, a little bit of MJ, Kobe, Hakeem Olajuwon type stuff. But it's a move that really anyone can learn if you have the right athleticism. In order to create space, you want to use your off arm. It's a lot easier to do on the right side of the basket because on the right side of the basket you're using your left arm for an off arm. But here you need to use your body as an off arm because you're going to come back and shoot with your right hand if you're too close to the basket to shoot, too far away from the basket to shoot lefty. So the mechanics are a little bit different on the left and the right. Here you can see it's an all off arm basically to create that space, and the ball is really protected on the right side of the body because I'm going to be shooting from the right hand. There's no way this guy is really going to be able to take the ball while I'm dribbling here, and I can go up safely. Whereas on the left side, you kind of need to be a little more violent, basically. It's something that you jump into the defender, really. You need to do that because you're more using your body to create the power rather than your right arm, because your right arm is honestly already prepping for the shot right here, basically. So it's a little bit different, although I find that it's similar percentage left and right. I don't really get it blocked. I mean, I'm doing it on, obviously, guys much, much bigger. And as a point, this is only a move you can do on guys much, much bigger. If you do this on littler people, think girls or old men, it looks really bad. You throw them to the ground, you trample them, and you knock down the basket. Although actually sometimes they fall down and you like hit a step back jumper on someone who has fallen down. I've actually done that a lot in my life off of this move. So if you're an asshole and you want to make people fall and then score, this is a good move for that too. But since I don't want to do that at this stage in my career, I'm only going to use it on bigger people because in any kind of officiated basketball, for the most part, like, it's a bad idea to throw someone to the ground because that play can come back to you. It looks cool, but if you just throw someone to the ground and then shoot a three, sometimes it looks like they got tripped up, actually. Actually, a lot of the times they look like they got tripped up. So if you want to use this and be an asshole and make people fall on the ground and shoot jumpers and it looks like you crossed them over or something like that, you could do that. Not sure how well it works in officiated, but this is really just for scoring on much bigger guys. Now, next half of the video is on how I practice for this, which is pretty different from how I bet you would expect. All right. I've got a really fun little guy move and a cool insight into training philosophy. Now this is a move you can only use on someone who is, excuse my cough as I'm just, fall season, right? This is a move you can only use when someone has a lot of size on you. So I'm 6'1", 160. I would use this on a guy who's like 200 pounds. Well, is probably where I would start. Could be lower, but if you have less size, you can really use it. And the reason for that is it's really physical. And if you're too strong, then you could injure the player or get called for an offensive foul, which just looks bad. So like, I practice this just going around this door frame. So inside on training philosophy also. Push off, step back, short range jumper. Like 7 feet from the basket. If I'm near the baseline, there's no help. I know I'm isolated. You can create an open shot. It doesn't matter how big you are, you're going flying. But I can only do this move on someone who's bigger because they're going to take the contact, they're going to stand, and we're going to go flying backwards. We're not knocking them down. They're coming at us. We're making them stand there. So, you don't need to learn this move. You don't need to do this. You could if you want this move, and I'll put in a few game clips of me doing it on bigger guys. Like 6 to 6'6", I think. But the whole point is that you can train in your everyday life. You don't need to be on the court all the time. You can't be. You've got a life, another kind of life you need to live. So this is about how to just train on a daily basis. Because I'll walk by this twice a day maybe. And I'll do that twice a day. And it's a move that I don't have to practice. And I just have for games because I keep it sharp every day. That's energy efficient basketball. That's the step back baseline jumper.